There are brand new leaks for Dragon Ball Super almost every week at this point. With that said, we have mind-warping leaks for Dragon Ball Super this time, going up to episode 65, which does confirm that Dragon Ball Super is no longer the shortest Dragon Ball series. That title's actually got to be handed back down to GT, so not wasting any time with this. I do want to quickly say though that there are going to be major spoilers in this video, and if you do not want to know what's going to be going down in Dragon Ball Super, do not watch this video. But with that said, episode 62, as we know, Trunks is going to fight off Goku, Black, and Zamasu. Its description is: Super Trunks has a tough fight tackling Goku, Black, and Zamasu. While he holds them off, Goku and Co return to the present. Vegeta says, "We can't beat them in a head-on battle." Piccolo then replies, "In that case, there's one thing you can do." For anyone not aware of what that one thing you can do actually is, what Piccolo is referring to is the evil containment wave, or the Mafu Bud, and that's all well and good, but that's stuff that we already knew. So episode 63, don't defile Saiyan cells. The curtain rises on Vegeta's intense battle. So this is what we can tell from the titles alone. Episode 63 is Vegeta's turn to take down Black and Zamasu, meaning that Trunks in the previous episode obviously failed, and that Goku, Vegeta, and everyone else are back with their new technique, which is the evil containment wave. The preview for episode 63 is: although Trunks puts his life on the line, battling against Zamasu and Goku Black in order to protect the world of the future, Goku Black inflicts critical damage on him and is about to finish him off. However, at that moment, Goku and Vegeta return to the battlefield. I feel like it's necessary to say after that there are no more episode descriptions, so there won't be any epic episode description readings. I do want to apologize, but that's just how it is. We do have 2 more episodes to go through though. Episode 64 is titled Praise and Adore Him, the explosive birth of merged Zamasu. This is the big one. This is kind of what we've all been waiting for, merged Zamasu. That can only mean that he is fusing with Black Goku, and that this is going to be the end product. The green Portara earrings that we see on both Black and Zamasu, they're both wearing them on the same side of their face. What's going to happen is, or at least I think, Black Goku is going to switch ears, maybe put it on the right side of his ear, and then bam. I really hope that does happen, and based off this episode title, episode 64's title, I don't see why it wouldn't. But you never know, this is Dragon Ball, so they could throw a complete curveball, like this could be the fusion of Zamasu and Gowasu revived from Universe 63. Episode 65's title is Final Judgment, the Supreme God's Ultimate Power. Unfortunately, we do not have the episode descriptions or the plot summary, we just have the titles, which is, it's enough to go off of. The only thing is, the Supreme God's power could be referring to Zamasu himself, because he is a Supreme Kai/God. In fact, I do think that it is referring to the fusion of Black and Zamasu, because it couldn't be referring to Xeno, because they just call him the Omni King, and I think from the previous episode, the birth of the merged Zamasus, it's going to be a big deal. So let's recap the entirety of all this new Dragon Ball Super information. So, episode 62, Trunks goes ahead and fights both Black and Zamasu. Meanwhile, Goku and everyone else, they're trying to learn the evil containment wave. Episode 63, Goku, Vegeta, and everyone else arrive in the future to assist Trunks. Trunks has lost against Black and Zamasu. Now it's Vegeta's turn to take them both down. And based off of what we see, he might actually come somewhat close. Episode 64, the 2 Zamasus come together. This is where I think, and major emphasis on I think, where Black Goku and Zamasu come together as one, creating what looks to be the ultimate source of power. Episode 65 titled The Supreme God's Ultimate Power. So that is everything to keep you up to date with Dragon Ball Super. And if this goes down how I'm imagining it or how I'm picturing it in my head, this may be one of the greatest Dragon Ball arcs of all time. I'm not even joking.